Okay, Mario, once again, Monday, November 3rd, 2025. Um, I wanted to finish my last video with a discussion on the battery size that I'm using for this particular Bumblebee versus the battery that is used for this one. And as you can see, once again, they're very similar in size, these helicopters. Very, very similar in size. And given that this is a scale helicopter and this is more of a freestyle helicopter, my own design, um, the uh, the weight because of their size. This one's coming out obviously because of what the extra details and the type of parts that are included here. You know, brushless motors on the tail, brushless motors on the main, except that this one is not direct drive like mine is. Um, but it's got a good sized motor. It's kind of similar to that one there with the gear ratio, to drive the multi blade rotor. So it's got quite a bit of mass, and I said that I weighted. They said it's coming out at 6.4 ounces. That's 2.4 ounces more than my Bumblebee is when it's all fully equipped. With the radio, with the speed controls, with the gyro, and with the battery. This is a two-pack battery that I just got. I just saw these batteries, 380. They're a little bit higher in capacity than my 300s that I've been using for these in the past. And so it's got a 80 more milliamp hour capacity on these batteries. And once again, this is a two-pack. It's just taped together here. But actually, you can just look at that one battery like that. Compare that one battery. It's a two-cell battery, 380 versus this 1200. It's quite a difference in weight and size. And so, I like to be as efficient as I can when I do my helicopters. Ever since I started designing helicopters, I started with very, very lightweight. I had some very lightweight helicopters back in the day. And one of these days, I'll do a video on my early pre-Robin 280, which is a submicro 24-inch helicopter. I did those. I did the MIA Sport, which was another very lightweight helicopter. I was using carbon rods, and I was making my own booms out of paper tubes with epoxy. I was making all that stuff from scratch. So just to cut down weight and deal with the technology that was available at that time, we didn't have all these gizmos, six axis gyros, and none of this fancy electronics that we have these days. So my helicopters have always been very lightweight, and 4 ounces for me is the limit on this particular submicro